possible dry break to start. It's gonna be, and
for this lineup for the rest of the world, I think it's as good as it's going to get here. And I like your idea.
MANAS was playing Fedor Gorst. It went to 4 apiece. It went down to the final rack. Gorst, look, well, you'd have put thousands on him clear at the table. He ended up doing a shirt foul, Scott. I mean, have you ever seen anything like that at that stage?
You looking down, I was assured he was just going to get out. He was on the 6 to get to the 7. And the great Ben Taylor Fuentes out. Can he hold? Gonna go forward. Using the 5. Very well handled. These two on the same team. They have had quite the history. Oh no. Ticks open. Well, neither one worked out. Maybe a bit of frustration in that swing there.
Yeah, not really sure he played to set it up that way, but this is it, but again, it's just knocked the ball in. Yeah, middle of the pocket. Nicely done that from Fedor and Jay. Listen, they're out there.
One rack to nil.
Yeah, there's that wonderful break again from Fedor Gorst, and you know, sometimes it doesn't always work out, but what it does do is it just means you stay at the table.
8 seconds, you got. Shot.
Yeah, and there you hear it. He's going to sliver the 8 to the left long rail and just send the cue ball over here. To the 2.
Needs a bit of help here. I don't believe that's the way he played the shot.
Is he trying to kick and stick here, or is he trying to make the 2?
Yeah, there's a lot being said about AJ MANAS. And somebody was looking down there because the way Gorst ended up losing that previous match, I mean, they're things you just don't see.
A couple of times where I feel like the back arm came up. See how the back arm's up a little bit? You don't get as much out of the cue ball. Did he get away with this one?
He can come kind of like to the side and stretch over. He can, so that's going to help. Just roll it forward.
Major, and they probably would have got a shot on the 8 anyway, but if they catch a piece of it full, it's trouble.
Yeah, things just seem to always go in your favour when you're winning, and of course the break's not been there for AJ. He's not broke well at all.
Leave. He's got a clean straight on look at the 1 and the 3s hovering over the lower left. So really just making this. that to carry. Doesn't want to be over the 9. This could be trouble.
Sort of exhibition shots. He likes to go for them. And he's gearing up for one here. My, oh my. Look at how much he got out of the cue ball there. That's ridiculous. I think he's going for the pot.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to tuck 2 rails below the 9.
A chance.
I don't know anybody stronger than this guy at the big shot. And I got him, Carl. It never fails.
Short was leftist. Short.
Yeah, a little easier to aim down on the cue ball here with just like a center right. That's what he's done. He has switched it.
Yes, yes, Fedor. Because he got me out of a hole there.
And it's good to hear Shaw with a little emotion.
Well, with a little bit of help from Team Asia, the rest of the world lads are 2-1 up in this match. But the dry break from Shaw
pretty slick right there to avoid the pink.
He's loading up. But it doesn't always work out.
8 here. Can you level out and catch a piece of the 6? Pink 4 is next. I like their conversation. It's limited.
You know, with having a bit of a chit chat at the table here, you're not like questioning your playing partner's ability. Oh, how he can. Missed about 8 balls, easy balls. As a pressure on your partner's shot, it's like, I've got every faith in you, just do that, buddy, it's fine. This is a bit short as well. Maybe this table's just slowed up.
It's a common theme in the evenings. The later it gets, the more the table will change. Pretty interesting play there. I do like it. Obviously, he succeeded, but really just playing all object ball. Can get in all the way behind it. I would consider the left side pocket, maybe worried about the scratch in the upper right. But forget about that. It's the scratch in the center left. You look back at every one of these matches, and I feel like Asia's played solid. They've played pretty good, but just saying what I feel like I see.
Yeah, I mean, here you go. I'll go one further. I don't think Asia have played. Okay, dry break. Gorst flies out of his chair. There's no attacking shot available, but he could get Team Asia locked up here.
Yeah. Yeah, big difference here. Gorst would have already jumped this ball. What an incredible hit at that pace, Carl.
Kick shot. Executed Nice.
Yeah, with a lot of pressure on it because of where the 9 was, right? If you don't hit the 1, the 1.
You do feel like the table's pulled on you. Obviously, Shaw's got the best view in the building, but this
Sit here though, I feel like the temperature in this room has changed, so maybe something is taking place out there.
they're yet to win a point. Michael McMullen said in the previous match that Team Europe's best ever start in the Mosconi Cup was second staging of the Reyes Cup, and Asia, well, they're well on par for that. And at what point, Scott, does this start turning into a bit of a...
You know, it's not to the point where they're just trying to save face, but what do you do? Like you said, when you start to trail so much, it's almost impossible to explain, right? It's a real negative infection. I guess that's where Double J has to come in. I know he's doing literally everything he can. You can't make the balls for these guys.
Everything, absolutely everything.
A lot of good things can happen here if you don't make the bank. Yeah, this almost reminds me of Game 3 in the team's match today. Woodward had a long bank on the 2, but really good options defensively, and he took the bank on and missed. Isn't fully versed on. It might be the tactical department, believe it or not.
There's a lot of players, I for one, that wasn't really that good at it. You've got to control both balls, don't you?
Guy here at the top of the food chain.
Almost a similar shot if he wants to. Fedor's just played. And yeah, then you see that 2-railer, he's coming towards the 9.
Call it what it is, but he has not played great, that's for certain.
Watch out, cue ball. This is close to the red 3.
Ends up less than 2 inches from the 3.
How's the pace of this one? Sure.
You had everything right.
Went wrong. This is a similar kind of hit if he plays a 2-railer for distance.
Yeah, and that was pretty good, even if Jayson can see this.
In his hand. Wow. So jump shot followed by another jump shot.
Stop it, Johann Chua. My goodness gracious.
Look how thin. Look at that view. Wow.
Between these two. Carl, you know how I feel. It can be a dink, correct?
Kabalang.
Well, it was the man at the table in Johann Chua with the short cue.
And to be fair, after a really nice jump safety from Jayson Shaw.
Yeah, and it's the teenage sensation who puts Team Asia on the hill.